a spirit of indifference to their abuse, their poise for future contacts, their hovering, their attempts to get a hold of us, their attempts to get us back, their attempts to manipulate and control. Indifference can be an extremely valuable tool along with no contact. Because remember, the narcissist thrives on their control and manipulation over you. And your greatest revenge is not being defeated by these attempts. They love to see their victims defeated. They love to feel that they have set them back. They really get a sense of pleasure, sickly enough, out of having control and sort of created their target as an underling or as a source of supply or as a stepping stone or means to help them get what they want. And unfortunately, these people think that defeat is their victory, and they feel victorious if they see that their target is down, that they're angry, that they're upset, that they're wallowing, that they're brooding, that they're taking weeks and months and wishing that they could have them back. You don't want to let the narcissist have that control over you anymore. Acknowledging this first is your number one step. Number two is pulling back your boundaries so that you realize that you're not just an extension of them. You're your own person with your own set of values, which they do not hold. Generally, there's a lack of common terms between the narcissist and their target. So knowing that you have your own terms, you have your own blueprint for how you want your life to run, how you want your relationships to be conducted, that is a number one tool that you must always keep in front of you. And actively keeping it in front of you is crucial, especially right after you expose the narcissist. You really need to keep a sort of very active tending to yourself and moving forward. There's going to be days of frustration, there's going to be days of hardship, there's going to be days when you feel it's not all worth it. Those are the days to put your foot on the gas a little bit harder and emphasize more than ever it's very important for you to keep your head up and keep your eye on the prize, so to speak. Keep your eye on what it is you want. Keep your eye on what is important to you. Keep your eye on your ideal, not the narcissist, because they were wrongly idealized in the mind, and which led to abuse and which led to, chances are, you being hurt and staying stuck longer than what was really truly required. And lessons learned, taken in stock, yes, it makes you a wiser person now. So you're wiser now for the wear and tear, and with that in mind, you keep stride moving forward. And zooming in again on the momentum of your healing, which means action is your best friend. Procrastination is an enemy. In other words, allowing yourself to take too much time, weeks, months, years, trying to brood over the relationship, wondering what you could have done differently, feeling a sense of regret, feeling a sense of self-resentment is absolutely, unequivocally an emotional indulgence you do not want to engage in. This just serves to further a sort of self-deprecation, which is not correct. You did nothing wrong. You were merely encountered this type of person who you, in all best intention, had given your love, attention, and affection to, and you had discovered otherwise that this person was not what they had set forth. So knowing that to be the case, realize that you have more to give, and your self-trust is number one, important and paramount. And realizing this, you have to really remember that you have a boundary of yourself and that they are no longer part of that. You have what I would call your happiness habit. You need to very much plug into that on an active daily basis. Those mental affirmations that we speak of, extremely important. Rather than getting frustrated, say, I am learning more day by day. I am learning more day by day. Rather than, I'm so frustrated, I'm so angry. Yes, that's very, there's a lot of power in anger, but what's more empowering is to say, you know what, now I'm definitely full throttle towards my health and towards my wellness and towards everything that makes me happy. I'm full throttle in that direction, and you set your sights on what you want, the things that you want, the relationships, the sorts of things that you want to become, all the personal goals that you have in your life. It's time to really work on those and expand your goals. Look at different organizations you can become part of, different activities. Plug into those right away, because as you start to get your hands in new activities, your emotions will follow. So a lot of people find it very difficult to simultaneously feel depressed and, work on gardening. Really find those activities which are therapeutic and really of great interest to you. And if you feel like you don't have any, begin to explore. Begin to explore some interests that you had, maybe dabbled in before and really now want to pick up, brush up, and continue to expand and get that, ignited in your life. Really start taking action. Make phone calls. Go to your hardware store, get some tools together, get some supplies, start working on a project. Start, getting rid of any sort of remnants of them that really, keep you stuck there. If you want to keep something, oftentimes people find that if they keep something that reminds them how important it is not to go back, definitely remember that. However, it's important to really kind of do a redo and sort of, either redecorating or, get what I would call, healing gifts for yourself. I discussed that in a video. But if you can do something like that at least once a week and indulge really that sort of positive, productive, give yourself a chance to dream again. That'll really give you a sense of trust, fulfillment that is truly yours, that no one can take away from you, and that you can then truly have and give with you to your next relationship, if you so desire to have that next relationship. And you will when you're ready. The number one is having that integrity, feeling whole and intact as a person yourself, and not idealizing this wrong person, the narcissist, and keeping a true momentum going in your healing. If you find yourself backsliding, pick it up a little bit, pick up the pace. It'll serve you well. Peace and harmony with you here today. I hope these videos help. Please do share it to those people in need, and please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussions, and support.